It just seems like he's really off his game, so he needs to pick it up. He could find himself on the bench. Shut the gates, we're back. Second game on the Friday. We have the Penrith Panthers taking on the Melbourne Storm. Toby, what do you think about this one?
This is very close to the match of the weekend. It'll be probably the third one that I'm looking forward to the most. Penrith and Para the other night.
Yep.
It's one of the best games I've ever seen.
It was very good.
Oh my God, it was action-packed. It was hard-hitting. You know, the halves, every mistake that you made was magnified in a game like that. You know, and Moses and Cleary put on a masterclass. I was actually really stunned how well Cleary played. I really like him. Hated him before. Don't mind him now.
I'm still in the hate camp.
Fair call then. I don't like his hair as well.
Hair day.
They had a really good game plan against Para. Kick to the corners, you know, make your tackles. They didn't try to overplay their hand, which I thought it benefited them. They kept them 10-0 for a very long time. Then Para's class shone through in the end. Melbourne, on the other hand, they were good in the first half against Newcastle. Cameron Smith just everywhere, had it on a string. Fuck, he played well. I'm going to tip Melbourne 1-12. History says that you have to tip them, but I won't be surprised.
It's in Sydney.
Yeah. I won't be surprised if Penrith win, but I have to tip Melbourne. If I had my last $10, it has to go on Melbourne.
I have a problem with Melbourne's play last week.
Okay, I have a problem.
Melbourne, it seems like they are getting away with holding the players down more than any other team. I know people going on about this, but I think if we timed it, they'd go for about 45 more seconds to tackle. Dead set. Like, it honestly feels like they're down there for a birthday. Don't you think? Like,
Yeah.
It felt like they were holding the Knights down forever. Cummins, I think he's lost a step. I don't reckon he's a... I reckon he was the one with... If it wasn't him, I'm still giving him a spray because I don't think he's been that well.
Yeah.
Ever since the comeback, I don't think the rule changes have helped him at all. I think he's been one of the worst refs.
Yeah.
With the forward pass with Turbo, you know, and just other little calls, and it just seems like he's really off his game, so he needs to pick it up. He could find himself on the bench. Old Cummins.
Yeah.
But...
6 to go.
He was also the 6 to go guy, right?
He was.
I give it a 6.
Melbourne, they're holding them down, and I think if they get a different ref, I think it's a different story. So I'm hoping. I think I'm going to go Penrith 1-12.
Yeah.
I think Viliame Kikau is due for a decent sort of game. Last week, Mitchell Moses held him up to perfection.
Yeah.
Flawless defensive by Mitchell Moses last week. Otherwise, Kikau could have ran all over him. He would have ran all over him if this was 2018.
Yeah.
You know, so. Cleary, as much as I don't like him, he had a good game the other night. Probably a better game than Mitchell Moses, even though Mitchell Moses got the points. For me, Luai needs to start on the bench. Madbert needs to start at the number 6 jersey and switch them around their roles because Jerome Luai isn't as good as Matt Burton. Matt Burton is a far better player, and he's got far bigger potential for me. I don't care how if Luai was there first.
Yep.
He's not as good as Matt Burton.
Yeah.
Matt Burton come on, got a couple good repeat sets. You know, Luai's good for a run. He's like a running 5'8", but I think the Panthers need more Matt Burton more than they do Luai.
Yeah, with Matt Burton as well, because he's a left foot kicker.
Yep.
He plays on that left edge of Cleary on the right. You could have, you know, a three-pronged kicking game with Appy out of dummy half. I think that would probably better suit their style. And plus, you know, Luai, if he started off the bench, come on with the forwards are tired, he could play that hooker role or that 13 role, play in the middle and just try to look for a loose forward around the ruck and exploit him with his footwork. That's probably the, you know, betterment of the team. But
I think Api Coruscant is their unsung hero at the moment. He's playing outstanding.
My God, he's in good
But
form.
they need more attack that's not focused on Viliame Kikau.
Yeah.
They need more options because it feels like Mitchell Moses had him so easily covered.
Yeah.
You know? And the only reason that the Panthers scored last week was because they dropped the ball on. You know? And if he picks it up and doesn't score, the commentators say it's a disjointed set.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's it.
So it's all about you know, being able to do something that's not from your plan. You know, you can pass the kick how you want, but teams are just going to read him.
Yep.
You know, so
that's it.
Anything else for you this one?
No. Melbourne 1-12.
All right. What do you guys think though? Melbourne, can they continue on their winning run, or will Panthers put a stop to it and get their own win at Campbelltown Stadium? Let us know in the comments.
That's about